Don, we're going to come over here. Yeah, we're live right now here at the official District 40 conference. And I have the distinct pleasure to speak with the current district director. How's it going, Don?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Johnny.
Awesome. So tell me, so far we're early into the conference schedule. What has been some of your highlights during the conference week? Because you guys started a little early. You had a really special guest. If you don't know, the president of Toastmasters International. So you started a little early. Thus far, what has been your highlight?
Well, as you said, we had Matt Kinsey, our international president, here since Wednesday. He's traveled around parts of our district, and he was part of giving out some awards to some corporations that have really made an impact in our district. We gave an award to Synchrony, who's a company that has supported Toastmasters, and also McGraw-Hill. And it was wonderful to have that opportunity to appreciate them and to have Matt share his experience and, to be there to thank them in person. I think those are some of my highlights of the week so far.
Wonderful. So we talk about the conference, and I'm going to get Christine here in a minute because she put all this together or supervised putting it all together. But we understand we did have some corporate assistance in helping to support our food and some of the programs and just some of the objectives that are on the itinerary. So do you want to give a shout out to any of those organizations that helped to put this together?
Definitely. Thanks, Johnny. And in our program, we have our sponsors here, and I want to thank them: Assurant, Synchrony, Western and Southern Life, American Modern, the Cincinnati Insurance Companies, and the River. We're all very gracious sponsors, and it helped us make this conference what it is.
Okay. So we've talked about your highlights thus far. What are you looking forward to going on with the remainder of the conference?
Certainly, we have some great education sessions that are going on, and we'll have our business meeting coming up. And then we'll do probably one of my favorite parts of the conference, which will be the contest. We'll have our speech contest where we'll hear some great speakers, and then we'll see who's going to do the win for this year. So I'm excited about that. And we'll have a dinner and dance tonight, which is always a great time. I hope to see you there.
You know I will be there with my dance shoes on. International Speech Contest and the Humor Speech Contest. I know, I mean, they're like your children. You say you love them all equally, but inside, which one do you prefer? Or which one do you prefer? The international, the humorous, or the table topics, or the speech evaluation?
I'll tell you, from a standpoint of a district director, I love the evaluation contest because I think it really teaches us a lot of skills in how to take evaluation and also to evaluate others, which is such a great skill to have in Toastmasters. But I've competed in the international speech contest, and I love putting together those stories. So I'd have to say that's my favorite.
It's my favorite too. It's actually the first contest that I ever competed in, and I just said to myself, "Wow, this is it," and because it gives you an opportunity to get better. If you're fortunate enough to win, right, from the club, you tweak it at the area. Then from the area to the division, you tweak it a little more if you win, right? Then from the division to the district, you tweak it a little more. And when we say tweak it, it's not, oh, I just made a few changes. You went to other clubs, you talked to other people, you got tons and tons of feedback. And the output is what amazes me. So I love that journey where I see somebody start at the club. Well, sometimes I'm like, well, nobody was competing against you, and I get it. But by the time you advance, it's like, wow, this person really put in the work. And I think that's part of the growth the Toastmasters engenders. Yeah. So how far have you made it in the international speech contest? You said you've competed. So what's the limit that you've made it to?
Well, one year I did win second place at the district, and I was happy to be done because I'd given that speech many times. And then our wonderful friend of mine, Phil Barth, who came in first, was in the hospital. Unfortunately, he went in the hospital. He was the one who beat me.
You had to go.
And I had to go. I got called up at the last minute by Brenda Gaines, our division governor at the time, district director, excuse me. And we made it happen. It was the week before the international convention. And I got called up, can you go do this? And I did. I went out there and gave it my best. It was a wonderful experience. I got to hang out with speech competitors from all over the world and do my speech on the small stage, not the big stage there, but on the small stage in the semifinals. So I made it to the semifinals.
That's wow. Wow. That is amazing. Especially you only had what, a week to prepare or something like that. So tell us, what was that experience like around all these elite speakers? Because if you're making it to the regionals, you're an elite speaker at that point. You've excelled from your club all the way up to your district. It's competitive. The stakes are higher. So what was it like being in that type of environment?
Well, it was incredible. When I first was asked to do it, my first thought was, well, I haven't touched this speech in months, and it wasn't good enough to win at the district. So how do I tweak, to use your words, how do I tweak my speech to make it competitive at the international level? And I had some great mentors that came out of the woodwork to help me. And they met with me in the week before. They met with me exhaustively in Vegas and helped me tweak my speech. And it was incredible to get their feedback on how to take a speech and really turn it into a performance for the international stage. And I went out to the convention and I was pretty much nose into the speech for the entire week leading up to the speech contest. And they helped me work on it constantly. And then when I went to the actual competition and I met the speakers from all over the world, they were so gracious. I actually helped some other folks with their speeches. I got to hear a tweak that I suggested to someone be in a speech on the world stage. And that's a great feeling. If you've ever mentored someone through a speech journey, it's wonderful to hear that. And so it was wonderful to meet all those people and to be, inspired and challenged by their greatness to do even better and to stand up on that stage in front of a room full of people from all over the world. It was no better feeling.
And you said a lot in that comment. And one of the things you said when you provided feedback to a speaker and to see it on the world stage and to have one of your mentees or somebody that you've mentored advance, it is a great feeling. I had a mentee years ago. She gave her first icebreaker. And I said, you should work on that speech and one day give it in the contest. She didn't have the 6 required, so it's a legacy system. And I said, you need to work on that. Almost every meeting for 2 years, I'm at her. You need to enter the contest. You need to enter the contest. You need to get it. Finally, she enters the contest. She wins at the club level, division, club area division, and wins the district. 2019, it was Kim Horn. She won the district. Of course, 2020, because that's when the pandemic broke out. But yeah, and I was just like so happy. I could pull up my text. Come on over here to the camera. I could pull up my text with us like, congratulations, you did it. So that was awesome. And again, what you're talking about, the speakers, right? To me, it goes back to our mission statement, to provide a positive and supportive environment which people can develop communication and leadership skills. And you at the conference seeing all those world champions, and they're trying to win. They're literally trying to beat you. They want to win. They want to beat you, but they still took time out to support you. You passed that along and was able to support somebody else. I think that's a great feeling.
It really is.
Awesome. Well, Don, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank
and
you,
I hope
Johnny.
you have a great conference for the rest of your conference.
All right. Thank you, John.
All right. Hello. Yeah, they're having a session. Liz, you want to come talk? Hello. Are you coming from a conference? From a session? Okay. Well, you're live right now on the YouTube. You're live on the District 40 YouTube page. What did you think about your conference?
It was really
session?
interesting, and it was very applicable to what I do all the time, because we're not in a hybrid environment. We're mostly online only, because it was talking about conducting meetings that way.
Mhm.
And it was really interesting on how to make it more effective for the audience that's in the room with the people, and also online.
Okay. Is this your first time at the conference?
It is my first time at the conference, because I actually just got to join Toastmasters through my organization Synchrony just about a week ago.
So you've only been in Toastmasters a week?
Yes, I haven't got to go through any of the pathways or anything like that yet.
And you're here at the
It was
conference?
an opportunity because everybody wasn't.
Wow, that's amazing.
My company's great. So.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you. And I hope you have a great conference.
You too.
Thank you. All right. You want to get on here? Come on. We're live right here at the District 40 conference. This is the public relations manager for District 40. How you doing today, Dave?
I'm doing great. How about
Good.
yourself, Johnny?
I'm doing well. So we're still a little early in the conference. I mean, the kickoff was just last night and probably the first session. But so far, what have been your highlights for the conference?
Probably the keynote presentation from Matt Kinsey. That was very well done. I enjoyed it a lot.
Okay.
I just got finished watching Ashley Ralph give a presentation on writing a book and comparing it Toastmasters curriculum with helping to write a book as well as giving a speech.
Okay, so that sounds good. The great thing about the conference is the networking, the sessions, the speech contest. So you're early in your part. What are you looking forward to next throughout the remainder of the conference up until Sunday?
Just having a good time, meeting people, networking.
Okay, all right. Now, as the public relations manager, what do you do?
Well, I send out the bulletin. So every couple of weeks, you should get a bulletin. If you're not getting one, let me know.
All right.
Okay. And if you always had a desire to help put out a bulletin or work on a website, let me know.
Love it. All right, Dave, thank you so much. We appreciate you
Johnny.
and hope you have a great conference. All right. I don't know. We got people coming. Hi, you want to be live on the District 40 podcast? Come on over. All right. Hi.
Hello there.
Tell everybody. Tell her what's your name.
Hi, I'm Dinesha.
Dinesha.
Yes.
Is this your first time at the District 40 conference?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
So since it's your first time, you got to give your clubs a shout out. So what clubs are you a part of?
I am a part of Club 405 in Dayton, Ohio. We are the Enthusiastic Club.
I believe it. Everybody that I meet in Dayton is enthusiastic. That's like the Tracy Baker effect. It's like everybody is super amped up, and that's wonderful.
We have a wonderful club.
Awesome. So the conference is starting off. It's pretty early, but what have you enjoyed and been your highlights so far?
Well, we just came out of the RISE conference, the RISE panel, and I'll tell you the keynotes that they gave were communication. Well, RISE, respect, integrity, service, and excellence.
Those are
But
core
what
values.
what I pulled from it was a constant communication.
Mhm.
Leadership takes what did he just say? Leadership takes tolerance and influence. And what I pull from that is being able to look at the diversity and being able to try to not control,
Everything.
but practice input and allow others to influence you as well. Because, as a leader, sometimes we can take on a little bit more than we can bite off a little bit more than we need to. And sometimes we do need to sit back and allow ourselves to be guided by our peers. So,
All right, I get
yeah,
it. I get it.
I enjoyed
And
it.
so I love that Toastmasters help engender those skills, right?
Yes,
Helps
yes.
build them, and then you pass it on to the next person, and the next
Yes.
person pass it on, and it kind of just
Absolutely.
makes this world a better place.
Yes, it just flourishes and it
Come on
nourishes.
over, Jeannie,
Yes, yes,
come on.
yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Alrighty.
Good. Jeannie, we're Ron, come on in here. We're live right now on the District 40 YouTube page. So with Jeannie McGarvey
Hello.
and Ron Gillespie.
Ron
Are you-
Gillespie.
Gillespie, I apologize.
No
So
worries.
what have you two enjoyed most about the conference thus far?
What have I enjoyed about the conference thus far? This is my first conference.
Congratulations.
They passed out the bingo card, and I have yet to actually look at it. I don't know if it's going to get filled out or not. I don't feel like I need the bingo card in order to approach people and say, hey, I'm Ron, what do you do? So far, I think the thing that I've enjoyed the most is I got to spend some quality face-to-face time with Matt Kinsey last night, and he gave me some really interesting information, which I think helped me in terms of why am I here in Toastmasters and how far do I want to take it.
Awesome. Okay. Jeannie, I know that you are a savvy veteran here at the conference. So going forward, what are you looking forward to?
Thanks for the question, Johnny. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here. I think the thing that I'm enjoying the most is just being energized by being around people again. We've done the virtual thing for so long, and it's nice to feel like we're finally able to be together. Family Reunion is such a great name for this conference. I'm most looking forward to speech contest. As you know, I'm a constant competitor. This year I took a break, and I'm excited to watch from the sidelines and cheer on my friends competing.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping to speak with us. I'll give you some time back. Go to your next sessions.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So many testimonies here at the District 40 conference. The only thing that I can tell you is you should have been here, right? Next year. All these awesome people, these networking opportunities, these education sessions. Harold, you want to give a few words for the YouTube channel? Well, I'll take care of that. Come on over here. How you doing, Harold? Hey. So, Harold, tell the people who you are.
Well, I'm Harold Thomas. I'm the incoming chair for club retention, and I'm looking for some good people in every division to assist me to diagnose why clubs are failing and what we can do about it to keep them going.
Awesome. So retention, what made you want to take on that role?
As area director, I had 2 clubs fail.
Okay.
And I had 1 club that came perilously close to failing. I want to see what makes clubs succeed, especially when they are in desperate straits, and help them turn around so that we have strong clubs in District 40. We can grow new ones, but I want to see our old ones do well.
Be sustained.
Right.
I love it. Well, Harold, thanks a lot for stopping by. I'll give you some time back to go to your session. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right. See, there we have it. Miss Doris, come on over here. See, this is the setup that I'm talking about. We're live right now. We're live. So we're on the District 40 YouTube page. So, Miss Doris, what have you enjoyed most about the conference so far?
The people, getting to use all of my fun equipment, and just talking to people and seeing that people are not that square on the screen. They actually have legs.
Right. They actually have personalities and, quirks and things like, oh, you're a human person. Everything isn't straight. So every time I see you, Miss Doris, you have a camera in your hand. What are you working on right now at the District 40 conference?
I'm just doing little highlight clips to put together a little highlight reel at the end to show people who actually did to make it.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I'm going to let you go back unless you want to hang out here and do some things. Yeah. Right. Several, and we're live. So this isn't edited or chopped up or anything. Everybody says is authentic. Let's see if we can get some other people. Let's get Steve and the president. You want to go get Steve and the president? And to come on over here right now. So Doris is going off to talk to the president and Steve Lanham, our former PRM. We're going to get them over. We're getting everybody over to talk about all the fun activities and events. Betty, you want to come over here? Come on. Okay. I'm getting everybody live. Well, Kira, you want to come here and talk? All right, do your thing. Well, Miss Althea Latang, my fabulous co-host, is come on over here. We're live right now on the District 40 YouTube page. Just want to say you just finished the session. How did things go?
It went well. So I actually was a panelist on the.
Microphone for me. Did you guys notice that?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm so
fine.
sorry, y'all. My bad. No, so I was a panelist on the RISE panel presentation. That was great. Got an opportunity to talk about leadership in the district, and it was great. It was great to hear from my fellow panelists, their experience in leadership in the district or in Toastmasters in general. And I'm just looking forward to the rest of this great conference weekend.
Thank you so much, Althea. Give you time to go back and go to your session. All right. Cool. Bye. Hey, come on over, Steve. How's it going, sir? Are you good? Good. Oh, Mr. President, you want to come on up? Oh, okay, Steve Lanham. So what have you enjoyed thus far about the conference?
The greatest thing for me about the conference so far has just been seeing all the people that I've had a chance to see for almost 4 years now. So I've really enjoyed just being around other Toastmasters, and it's just affirming to see the people that I know and the people that know me, and we just get together, and it's like a family reunion.
Well, that's our thing, right? It's family thing. And last night was really, really awesome. So what are you looking forward to next?
Well, I'm going to the educational sessions, and as a shameless plug, I will be in the humor speech contest tomorrow too. So I'm looking forward to that.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Steve. You have a good
Thank you,
one.
Johnny.
Love the hat, love the tie, the cat in the hat. Hi. Does anybody want to come up? We're live right now on the District 40 YouTube page. How's it going? If you don't know, we got you have special guests, and then you have special guests. This gentleman right here is the president of the Toastmasters International, Mr. Matt Kinsey. How you doing today, man?
Hey, man, I'm fabulous.
So far, you've came all the way from Florida to Ohio.
That's a short flight.
Okay, a short flight. Well, thus far, what have you enjoyed about your conference experience?
Well, so I'm just letting you know, if you come up to me at the conference, I haven't met you yet. There's a few questions I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you, why did you join Toastmasters? I'm going to ask you where you're from, how long, and I'm going to ask you how to pronounce your name if I can't figure it out. So just be prepared for that, because what I enjoy most is talking to members and hearing their stories, because that's the only pay I get back for what I do for Toastmasters. So when you share your stories with me, that's almost as good as you putting money in my pocket, because it's an emotional payback for me for the work I do on the board of directors.
Wonderful. I was so eloquently put. As a person who's been to probably multiple conferences, what is the key takeaways that you take away from the multiple conferences that you go to?
One, it's everybody comes to the conference for their own reason. You know, maybe it's to compete in a speech contest. Maybe it's to run for district office. Maybe it's to learn something. Maybe it's to talk to people they haven't seen in a year. So come, know your purpose, and make sure you focus on that. Take advantage of the learning opportunities and meet new people. So don't just look for the people you know, because they know you.
Right.
You know, look for the people you don't know and make a new friend.
All right. See, ladies and gentlemen, you should have been here. Where else do you get an opportunity to talk to the president of Toastmasters International? Matt, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And you have a great conference. Ladies and gentlemen, we are clearing out. I see that I'm going off the camera. I see that some people are stepping away and going to their classes. So we're going to report back to you momentarily as the classes are ending and give you a fabulous insight into the District 40 conference. Thank you, everybody, and we'll be back soon.